This is cute.
It is cute. So our entrance is on the side.
Okay.
And I think we'll stay on the side.
Okay. As long as we can put something over it, so when you're standing there with your key,
Yeah.
you're not getting soaked by the rain.
Mm-hmm.
And the pergola on the front, that really adds something?
Yeah, the pergola that does nothing. The pergola out front, fairly decorative.
Really? Decorative, you'd call it that?
I think we can get some plantings that give it a little bit more depth, a window box that gives it some depth, a cute vent on the top. We can make it work a little bit better. We can go inside and check it out.
Okay. This fence is in good shape.
It's probably the sturdiest thing in the house.
There's nothing
Good
wrong.
might be an overstatement, but they're not bad.
I mean, it's a nice wide sidewalk. I like that.
So,
Oh. Okay, so living room?
yes.
What's in here?
I think it's just a closet.
It has the water heater in it. Oh, it has the furnace in it too.
So that'll need to get moved.
That needs to go.
Because I think the door will stay on this wall somehow. If you come down here,
Ooh, look at this. World heavyweight wrestling champion.
this was obviously a kid's room.
No, it's the World Heavyweight Wrestling Champions room. There we go. Okay, now argue with me. Yeah.
You're wild. We've got a step up back here. I'm not exactly sure why. And then on the
Okay.
back of the house, we've just got the kitchen and one bathroom. It's not a bad bathroom, really. But this all comes off, and we'll have to go back super far, and this will be our first floor master, ensuite, and then upstairs, 2 bedrooms and a bathroom.
Okay. Huh.
What? What are you hooing about?
I'm just toying. They made this kitchen really weird.
We need to come off at least 30 feet. This is about 12 feet, so we'd need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So our addition would come out to about here.
Wow. And the smallest yard in the universe.
Yeah, I think we just need to make it like super quaint, cutesy.
Okay.
So overall, I think we need to bring some curb appeal to the whole exterior. We need to add some dimension and some color and make a more welcoming front porch. And then on the inside, we'll convert the first 3 rooms into living, dining, and kitchen. Then we'll remove the current addition, which houses the kitchen and bathroom, and build an entirely new 2-story addition with a master suite and 2 additional bedrooms and 1.5 baths. It's a small house, but it's gonna be a ton of work. And hopefully when we're done, we'll actually make money on this one.
So what'd you pay for it?
We got it for around 50, and I think we'll probably have about 180 into it.
So 230?
Yeah, I'd like to sell it for 300,000. We really need to do everything we can to increase our buyer pool. So adding that bedroom and bathroom are really gonna be crucial. Now we just got a gutter.
Gutter.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's our boys.
What's up?
And girls.
Hello.
Look at all the latest. Yes.
Trellises can all come down, pergola things. The fence can come down. Not the picket, because I think Mom's gonna try to pretty it up a little bit. Let's go.
All right.
Yes, yes, yes.
The concrete pad in the back has to be demolished, so of course I volunteer to do it.
Nice.
It's so much fun to use heavy equipment.
It is. It really
Super
is.
fun. You know, you're in
Yeah.
the machine and you go, it's awesome.
Beautiful.
We're not really saving much of anything in this house, but they've left a lot of stuff, which is obnoxious.
You learn
but-
so much about people by the things they leave behind. It's fascinating to me.
This is the spider house. And this one, our door's on the side, which I feel like is always a little tricky to make
The front?
elevation of the house cute. But we have this nice little bump out, and I think it'll add some dimension and character to the front of the elevation.
All right.
This chunk is the original house.
Okay.
Walk in, so open the living room and dining room. The kitchen's in the back. We've got this pretty big island. And then we've got our half bath, laundry room, and then master ensuite on the first floor.
Nice.
So then you go upstairs all in the new addition portion. We've got 2 bedrooms and a full bath. So with the master suite downstairs, that gives us a total of 3 bedrooms and 2.5 baths, which will up our asking price and hopefully our profit.
Okay.
That's her. And we've got 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths.
On East Street.
On East Street, just rocking with our little row of homes. I'm psyched. I think this floor plan is going to cover a lot of different demographics. So it's small enough for a first-time home buyer with no kids, like, a single person, but it's also big enough for a couple that's starting out, has a dog, gonna have a kid, or someone with a couple kids, or it's nice for someone that's downsizing from the suburbs that is an empty nester, so they've got 2 extra rooms for guests and maybe
Music room, study, whatever.
it's very flexible. It's a very flexible floor plan. We are flying over at our little house on East Street. The 2-story addition is all up, and the reframe of the original portion of the house is all done. We've wrapped up our exterior, the siding's up, we've got it painted, and we chose this really fun, bright teal color because we want to attract as big of a buyer pool as possible, and I think this light, bright color is hopefully really gonna do that. It's not masculine, it's not feminine, it's just bright and fun, and hopefully it will attract a lot of buyers.
And this house is just the cutest little nugget. Look at it.
It's very cozy. Oh, we're gonna have to fix that.
You think?
One of the ugliest parts of the house was right on the front. It was this ugly pergola thing, so we decided to knock that down, do a cute little bump out, and add some windows to give it a lot more curb appeal.
And it didn't cost very much. And because the door of the house is on the side, we needed this interest in the front of the house.
You look super graceful coming in here.
Inside the house, Mom and I are thinking about putting up some big rustic beams to help visually break up this long open space and separate the living room from the kitchen. On the plans, the beams would go right along the side of the head of there,
Okay.
and then the side of the head of there. But the question is, do we need to put in some kind of blocking behind what's here to be able
So
to
that
put
we have
them
something
in?
to attach beams to if we want them.
Yeah.
Yes, we do need to put blocking in.
Okay. Mom and I acquired some really cool beams at a really reasonable cost, and we think this is the house to use them to add that character, but also on our limited budget.
But do we really want beams? I can't see it.
The main thing is we need to get the blocking
Yeah,
in
get
for
the blocking
now,
in
and
so
then
we
can
can.
decide
Right, exactly.
later.
Exactly.
I think it's not just after drywall. Like, I want to see some of the stuff.
Game time decision. It's funny that we're both still.
We're on the fence. We're not big on breaking spaces up.
No.
I think there is a place for it, and I think this could be the place for it, but I'm just not committed yet. So to give ourselves the option post-drywall, we just need to make sure we have blocking behind the drywall, so if we want to put a giant, heavy, decorative beam up there, we have something to attach it to. We don't want to limit ourselves.
Yeah.
We're getting super close to finishing our East Street house, and we have tons of tile going on. Plus, the gorgeous white quartz has been installed on the kitchen island. 12 inches, perfect. And it looks like Tad and Corey may have proven me wrong, thankfully.
Dude, you gotta turn the doorknob.
I did turn.
You gotta turn the doorknob and then push
did.
in.
What's up?
Hello?
Struggling with the doorknob?
Corey was.
No, but we didn't struggle with the island, did we?
You didn't. The measurement's right.
All right.
Why isn't this all installed?
Well, we got a price back, and the lowest one we got was $600 using our supplied butcher block, and then we've got to stain it and poly it, and then you're up to the cost of stone.
So you probably.
Up to the cost of the quartz?
Right.
The quartz is gonna be $60 more.
Here's the deal. You
Us
can do
personally?
quartz. Give me the 60 bucks back.
I
That's
lost
the
it.
difference.
Go ahead, you took all the
And
60.
then we can do quartz, and you guys don't have to install butcher block. Hand it over.
And then Tad has to pay you extra just because.
Oh, you got both.
All right. Even Steven, do quartz.
right,
I'm out.
All right, peace. Wait, what just happened?
I think we just got Mina'd.
I think we did.
So a little surprise for you.
A surprise.
Close your eyes.
For me.
To bring even more charming character in the house, Mom and Austin are installing gutter gardens.
All right, open your eyes. Ta-da!
bright.
A gutter garden is you take a piece of gutter, you put the end caps on, you hang it on the fence, drill some drainage holes, put in some soil, put in plants.
Garden. Gutter garden.
So throw some brackets on,
Yep.
Some end plates.
What's great about a gutter garden, it's simple, it's inexpensive, and it adds so much interest to what otherwise would be just a boring fence.
Nice.
Beautiful.
There it goes.
This gutter garden adds dimension, texture, color, and movement. It'll make this front entryway feel wonderful.
Okay. All right, we're done. The next time you see this, it'll be full of dirt and plants.
Today, we're showing this house to Christina and Matt. Mom took a little bit of spill yesterday, sadly, so she's limping around with some bruises.
I have all the bruises, but I'm here. Matt and Christina are adorable. I think they're really gonna love this house.
So, this pretty guy is it. What do you guys think of the color?
I think it's perfect.
Before, honestly, I don't even remember what color it was. It was some version of Dirty and Sad.
Didn't it have a little funny
It had a little weird like
fake
pergola. So we cleaned it all up and we added a double window to the front with a cute awning to add some dimension. Looks very petite from the street, which is what we try to do because we want it to look like what was here before. And it was historically these little shotgun houses.
Right.
So from the street, we still kind of respect that, but then when you're inside, it looks like all
Whole
brand
different
new,
world.
whole different world.
And we gave you some really nice, low-maintenance landscaping. These are kindred spirit oaks. And then you have some threadleaf false cypress. They'll get about 3 feet, and they'll add a little bit of color and texture to the front.
You guys have a pet?
One dog.
You do. You need this house with the fenced yard.
We would have so much fun.
In addition to all the easy care plants, as we go up the stairs, you'll see we made this little gutter garden for you.
It's cute.
Wait till you see it.
All right, perfect. Wow.
So we bought brand new vinyl gutters so they'd be nice and clean. But in the spring, you could put lettuces in here, you could put radishes, you
It
could
looks
put little
amazing.
cabbages.
It's perfect.
All right, you ready to go inside?
Definitely.
Come on in, guys.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Wow.
It's beautiful.
For real, I absolutely love this. I love that beam.
Yay!
This is awesome.
This front living room was the living room, except it was much smaller, and there was just a hallway down this side. We're kind of standing in a bedroom, and then there was a little shed addition with the kitchen. We opened everything up. The beams are not structural. They're purely decorative.
I love those.
Space-wise, does this setup over here work
I
for
love
you
it.
guys?
I love
Absolutely.
it. I love how open it is and it looks perfect.
How do you feel about walking into your dining room?
It's different, but I like
It
it.
is different, but I like it too.
Yeah.
We have some pretty hefty chairs around the table, so you could very easily get a bigger table with more chairs if you wanted it, something with a leaf for Thanksgiving. I mean, because you could be coming out to
Perfect.
here.
Yeah, I also think that the ceiling height just makes this space feel so much larger than what it probably is.
Well, and if you come around this way and see the kitchen now, that's one of the things we did down the hallway with the wallpaper. It feels so much bigger because you're looking all the way through.
Yeah, definitely. I love the backsplash.
Career is really nice on the backsplash for like a decorative accent, but as counters, you have to be very responsible adults.
That's what I have now, and it's a mess.
Yeah.
It's etched and
So we went with the white quartz because it's still this like bright, fresh look, but it's much more durable.
It is. I love the island and the bar stools that come up here and the openness. I love it.
I love the ceiling height cabinets.
All right, we can take a trek down your beautiful hallway
Okay.
to the master bedroom. So we wanted the wallpaper down this hallway. When you walk in, you kind of see something in the distance that makes you want to come down this way towards your beautiful master bedroom.
Wow.
How do you feel about that bed?
I think it's
I love the
gorgeous.
bed. I love the windows.
Absolutely. I'm assuming this is a king.
Yes.
I mean, it fits the room perfectly.
You got plenty of room for an occasional chair. If you needed a dresser here, dresser there. You got side tables. Then you guys have private access to your deck, a little bit of green space in the backyard, and there's also private parking in the rear.
All right. That's a big statement bed.
It's so cool.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
Don't
Love
you
it.
want it?
I
Yes.
do. I do.
I want it.
It can all be yours. Come check out your bathroom. Get a nice big double vanity, awesome walk-in shower.
Oh, wow.
huge.
This shower.
This is awesome.
You got a private throne room past the shower, so both of you can be in here and you can still have some privacy.
It's
I
perfect.
love it.